with that height advantage. Slight weight advantage at the weigh-in yesterday, 4 pounds for Thompson. Big reach advantage, and that's going to be a big factor in this fight. Age at this point, even though Jensen's 7 years older, shouldn't matter. And, of course, Thompson undefeated. Jensen's been in with a lot of guys, but only carries a 12-7 record. Both decent punching power. And there's Jensen right there. As Smitty mentioned, his day job is being a plumber, but he's been in with, again, combined record of 63-1. The last 3 guys that he's fought. Add 10-0 to that with Thompson, and you've got a 73-1 opposition record. It's incredible.
He doesn't duck anybody, does he?
Boy, you know, and but we're going to go up to Mark Biro. He's got the official introductions. Take it away, Mark.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cedric Kushner Promotions presents this Everlast Heavyweight Explosion special event of the evening, scheduled for 8 rounds in the welterweight division. Your referee for this event is Norm Budden. Introducing first, in the red corner, to my left, wearing the red and black trunks and weighing in at 147 pounds, professional record reads 12 victories, 7 defeats, 1 draw, and 5 wins coming by way of knockout. He hails from Estes Park, Colorado. Here is Brad Bed to the Bone Jensen. His opponent in the blue corner, wearing the red trunks with the black trim, weighing 151 pounds. He is undefeated in 10 professional contests. He has 7 wins coming by way of knockout. He hails from Philadelphia, PA. Here is Anthony the Messenger Thompson. 8 rounds, welterweights.
Protect yourselves at all times. Good luck. Thank you.
All right, Norm Budden, short but sweet on the introductions here right now. And it's going to be interesting to see what kind of pacing comes tonight from Anthony Thompson. His first scheduled 8-rounder, and of course he's never been past 6.
Thompson coming off a 6-round decision over Alejandro Jimenez in March.
And amazingly, as we can't say enough, his 4th fight in 11 weeks. At a certain point, the travel's got to get to you, although he's been back and forth. This is the 2nd one in Nevada in that process.
What I like about Thompson is everything's off the left jab. He works to the body. Good angles. Doesn't waste anything on his punches. Tremendous amateur pedigree.
Fairly fast pace here right now in this first round. It's going to be interesting to see how Thompson paces himself, knowing that it's an 8-round distance. But Jensen seems to be out there throwing caution to the wind, so to speak.
Watch the left hook of Thompson. He's getting in a position to throw it off the jab.
A little loose tape right there. A little housekeeping by Norm Budden. Not a bad jab right now by Jensen.
Nice chopping right by Thompson.
Nice body shot, too. He's showing a lot of his arsenal here in the first round. A lot of poise. Taking his time, really trying to work the body of Jensen. Seems to think that's the ticket right now. And just in case it's not, he drops a short right hand in just for good measure.
And already Anthony with a fashion statement with the shoes.
Two-tone. Nice short right uppercut on the inside. Oh, big right over the top by Thompson. Rocked back the head of Jensen. Still more than a minute to go here in the round, and Thompson starting to pick up the pace.
And working over and under. Over with the right hand and underneath with the uppercut.
Jensen manages to get into the late rounds. That body attack is going to take his legs away. May not be feeling it now, but he's going to feel it later. Oh, good left uppercut on the inside right now.
That was a beautiful shot to the solar plexus by Thompson, and I marveled at his body work in the fight that he had a couple of months ago. Doesn't waste anything. Look at that uppercut, snapping the head back.
And Jensen cannot fight this fight. He cannot stay on the inside with Anthony Thompson, and he's not showing any lateral motion whatsoever, Smitty.
And no head movement.
Big right over the top rocks Jensen. Strong finish to the end of the first round for Anthony Thompson, looking spectacular.
I don't think that fatigue or the altitude will be a problem for a guy like Thompson because he doesn't waste anything. There's no wasted motion with him. Everything's accurate, and he's so relaxed in there. We mentioned the tremendous amateur experience. I think one of the favorite punches for anybody to see is a nice uppercut. And watch Thompson. There it is. Short, digging shot on the inside. A number of those landed, snapping the head back several times from Brad Jensen.
And Jensen not taking advantage of what he said. He trains at altitude, he runs, but he's allowing Thompson not to get fatigued because he's not giving him a moving target. Round number 2 of a scheduled 8-rounder. These are welterweights being brought to you tonight by Cedric Kushner Promotions, of course in conjunction with Everlast. You can reach them at everlastboxing.com. And Anthony Thompson looking to pick up where he left off in last round, and the uppercut was the big punch then, and it's the big punch here to start the second. Thompson, of course, I was going to say, of course, he's in black and red, but he's in black with the red stripe and the bolder black and red. That's Brad Jensen.
And there we saw a left uppercut attempted by Thompson. He's able to throw that punch with either hand. He's trying to throw the jab right off the sort of a peekaboo style there, and it's a powerful jab that Thompson possesses.
We mentioned, of course, the last 3 fights of Brad Jensen, losing to the 63-1 opponents. He was stopped in 2 out of 3 of those, one time by Michael Stewart, the other time by Freddie Cadena, then lost an 8-round decision to Mihaly Kotai, and that was back in February. So Anthony Thompson, I'm sure, would like to make a statement, and he just made a statement on the jaw of Jensen, dropping a nice right hand in there.
Powerful shots, and they're debilitating shots, and they're going to take a toll on Jensen because they're very accurate.
You know what, Smitty? I don't think they're going to take a toll. I think they've taken the toll already. Jensen, just a stationary figure right now, as Anthony Thompson looking very impressive, looking definitely living up to all of his press clippings.
That short left hook by Thompson. I know he wants to. He wants to double up on the left. I could see him wanting to go to the body and then up. His last fight that we saw a lot of double left hooks by him, but he's making great use of the right hand in this fight.
Right hand lead seems to be working on Jensen, especially as look where Jensen's left goes after he throws the jab.
Not a lot of head movement by Jensen either.
As we're under a minute to go here in the second. No, there's no. He's at this point. This is a sparring session for Thompson.
Here's the left hook.
I love that right hand lead. That's a punch that when you're not fighting a southpaw, you very rarely see a right-handed fighter use. And Thompson really looking sharp with that right hand lead and taking advantage of the drooping left hand of Brad Jensen.
Again, no wasted motion by Thompson, and good defense on the inside by Thompson.
But Brad Jensen not really offering anything back at this point. And I think Anthony Thompson just out there having a good time. We're under 10 seconds to go in the second. Nothing left on the shots of Brad Jensen whatsoever. We got a lot of time to go.
Back up, let him come to you first, okay? When he comes to you and then go, he's opening up right there.
Take a deep breath, okay? Stay calm, stay relaxed. Okay, look, just like Steve was saying, let him come to you. He's opening himself up, okay? And one thing you're not doing, you're dropping your hands. You're coming down your chest. That's why you're getting
Easy round to score for that man, Anthony Thompson.
Gotta give him some hand movement before you go in.
Let's go, coach. Let's go.
Round number 3, it's scheduled for 8. These, of course, are welterweights. Anthony Thompson. Black shorts, red stripe. Boulder black and red. Jensen. Nobody on the floor thus far, but it's been all Anthony Thompson. Smitty in between rounds. Corner of Jensen telling him you're dropping your hands. I mean, they've got to give him better corrections than that.
His right eye, also some swelling underneath the right eye of Jensen, and he's pulling straight back. There he attempts a wild left hook. And I think he needs to get a little bit riskier in here and throw some punches. Try to get the attention of Thompson.
Jensen only 5 knockouts in his 12 wins, so he's not that heavy a puncher. Of course, Thompson 7 knockouts in his 10 wins, and as we said earlier, went at 6th-round distance in his last fight.
That was a pretty shot there. He threw the right hand and then came right underneath with the almost bolo type effect uppercut.
We'd be remiss if we didn't mention the decision on the part of Thompson not to wait for the Olympics and turn pro when he did. How do you feel about that?
Well, you know, you always like to see a guy represent his country, and certainly helps coming out with a gold medal. But he's doing pretty good as a pro. Good body shots by Thompson.
He was the prohibitive favorite to win the gold if he stuck around to go to Greece in 2004. But right now, he's got at least a 2-year head start on anybody that's going there. And the public's really starting to take to him. Building a good name up for himself. And starting to tattoo his name right now on the body of Brad Jensen. Well, I don't see how he's ever going to last 8 rounds of this.
Now these are just, again, these punches are hard and accurate. I don't think Thompson's missed about 5 punches in the fight. How good his defense is. Good he slips punches.
Don't hold, don't hold.
Oh, that's right on the inside. And that hurt Jensen. Jensen showing a lot of heart here right now.
Your hands are free.
And then the inside, he's open for the uppercut, and there it is.
And Jensen fighting a strategically wrong fight from the get-go. Trying to trade with Thompson, trying to fight on the inside, not using that supposed altitude advantage, and a left hook! Referees told the fighters not to hold, and Jensen got caught sleeping, and he's down, and his fight's over. And a very good stoppage for Norm Budden. No need to count. No need to count whatsoever. And it was an interesting turn of events there at the end. Norm Budden gave a warning for holding, and momentarily Brad Jensen took his eyes off Anthony Thompson, who landed a picture-perfect left hook on the button. Down goes Brad Jensen, and a very good decision. I applaud Norm Budden for not going through the customary count.
Just stay there for a second.
He'd seen enough.
Get your breath. Fine.
And just a terrific performance all around as Anthony Thompson
Okay.
makes a bit of a statement, taking a look at some of the other people and what rounds they knocked out.
Anthony Thompson, deserving of
Brad Jensen
baby.
took Freddie Cadena 8 rounds for what Thompson just did handily in the 3rd. And what I think perhaps was the big standout was the arsenal of punches that he used. He went to the body, he used the uppercut, the right hand lead, working all night long, and a good stiff jab. Any criticism at all, maybe he should go to double that jab. And we'll take a look right now at action. There's that left hook, and you saw the legs just wobble. Moments before that, he had been warned by Norm Budden for holding. Thompson finishing him off nicely. Ropes keeping up momentarily. Brad Jensen, and once again, to reiterate, a very good move on the part of referee Norm Budden. Take a look from a different angle, and what a nice left hook that was. At that point, Brad Jensen not sure what state he was in, what he does for a job during the day, except that he'd like to get back to doing that. And Anthony Thompson just finishing his work there in the 3rd round. And just one more inside look here. And it was just a beautiful left hook. And oddly enough, that was the one punch during the fight that Anthony Thompson wasn't using. As we mentioned, body attack, uppercut, and everything else. But here comes the official time of the knockout from our ring announcer, the magnificent Mark Bureau.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time, 2 minutes, 47 seconds of the 3rd round. The winner by technical knockout and still undefeated, Anthony the Messenger Thompson.
Well, Thompson's going to improve to 11-0. That's his 8th win by way of knockout. Jensen's going to drop down to 12-8. As you see the fighters embracing in the ring. And Smitty's in the ring. He's going to get a evaluation of the performance of Anthony Thompson, what he thought and what's in the future after taking his 4th fight in 11 weeks. All right, Smitty, take it away.
All right, still unbeaten, man. The messenger. What was your message tonight?
They go one for the ladies. It's better to dwell on the corner of a rooftop than in the house with a corn woman.
Tell us a little bit about your performance. I don't think you missed 5 punches during the fight. Good utilization of the right hand, good uppercuts, and the left hand finish things off. Tell us about your performance.
But look on TV, didn't look bad. You know, I think it was for me because I'm watching the whole thing, hoping this guy goes down. He's taking so many shots.
You know, when you're inside and when you can't see everything.
But you did right. I would have counted. One guy said you should have counted. No.
I just feel like
No, I
I'm going to take my time.
I said stop and was waving my arm
before
he.
Hey, kid. I didn't want to let that prayer have any mental impact on me. So I just wanted to take my time, use my experience. And I thank the fans for making me feel like I'm home. That's right, nobody!
All right, quickly, what's next? This is your 4th fight thus far this year. You're going to keep up that busy pace?
Yeah, you know, I might as well take advantage of this youth while I got it. Thank the creator for allowing me to be so young, 21. And take my time. I'm in great hands, Southern Christian Promotion, one of the best renowned managers, Cameron Duncan, and I'm gonna go home, take some time out, spend some time with my family.
All right, he's still unbeaten. The guy to watch in the welterweight division, Anthony Thompson. Back down to the ringside.
Thank you, Smitty, again. 11-0, Anthony Thompson. When we return, Ron's going to be with final words from Gwynn and Hatcher before they make their ring walk. Stay with us. We continue.